Hey everyone, it's ThePyrokin, and welcome to another amateur unboxing and first impressions. Today we're looking at Nintendo's Ring Fit Adventure. Since it's always 100 degrees outside and I find interacting with people disgusting, I figured this would be a good way to stay active without going outside. To start off, the whole set comes in this small flat box, which includes the ring con, the leg strap, and the game itself. The back of the box gives examples of how you'll be using the accessories to progress through the game. Moving on to the inside of the box, we're presented with the Ring Fit Adventure game case. If you open it right side up anyways, it's shrink wrapped just like any other new Nintendo game. On the cover you can see the player character, a few of the enemies, and the main antagonist. Underneath this orange packing is the ring con and thigh strap, individually wrapped. My first impression of the ring con is that it's high quality with good tensile strength, which is definitely needed for all the pulling and squeezing it goes through during game time. It uses the same latching mechanism for the right hand Joy-Con as the one on the Switch itself. Additionally, it comes with these mesh grips that can be removed and washed, so they won't get all gross from sweat. Overall, a well thought out accessory. As for the leg strap, it's just that, a strap for your left leg. It wraps around on your mid-thigh and holds your left hand Joy-Con in a little mesh pocket. My only issue is that you can't choose which leg you want to use it on. It's not a deal breaker, and I can totally understand the manufacturing and development limitations behind this choice. I'd just prefer the interchangeability. Other than that, no complaints about the quality so far. Now let's look at setting up the game. Setting up the game itself is easy. Ring Fit Adventure goes through a controller setup demonstration to teach you how to attach the Joy-Con to the ring con, and the strap to your leg. It's pretty straightforward, but it's clear that some extra thought was put into this in order to help older and less tech-savvy users get started, which I can appreciate. From here on out, Ring Fit Adventure checks that your Joy-Cons are appropriately placed and connected. They are required to play the game, so you should not lose these. On the start screen, you can see how your Joy-Cons are being tracked, which also allows you to troubleshoot in case your motion controls feel off. The profile setup is just as easy as the controller setup. You answer a few questions about yourself and do a couple of small test workouts. Then the game gives you a recommended difficulty rating, which can be adjusted as needed. Jumping into the game itself, there are several menu options: Adventure, Quick Play, Custom, Multitask Mode, Rhythm Game, and Tip Index. We'll take a look at each of these. Adventure is the main story where you work out to stop Buff Dragon Daddy from spreading his dark influence everywhere. The story and characters are there to give you some extra purpose, but don't expect any acting nominations. Other than that, the game functions like an RPG. There's experience, coins, levels, items, and abilities. As far as adventure mode goes, the gameplay, enemies, minigames, and quests, they're just everywhere in the world, do a good job of keeping my attention long after I've finished my regular workout time. Quick Play offers different preset workouts, minigames, challenges, and jogs you can do. This mode is great if you don't have time to listen to any exposition in adventure mode, but you still want to get some short workouts in. Custom allows you to build your own workout routines. You can use recommended sets of exercises or go totally randomized. The only issue I've had with this mode is that you can only put up to 10 exercises in each fitness list, so if you want to do a lot at once you have to use multiple lists. Multitask Mode lets you accumulate experience points outside the game. All you do is enable it, put your Switch to sleep mode, and squeeze or stretch the ring con when you can. The ring con will track the actions performed and report back to the game when you return to it. Then you simply select Multitask Mode to apply the points to a profile. This is just there to give you an added benefit of using the ring con if you're unable to play the game at the moment. Rhythm Game is what it sounds like. You use the ring con to play a rhythm game. It's a cool idea, and it uses great music from other Nintendo titles, but I personally don't like controlling with just the ring con. I'll stick to Just Dance for my rhythm games. Finally, there's the Tips Index. The Tips Index is a simple list of tips that have been provided at the end of every adventure mode session. Generally, it has to do with health and well-being, things of that nature. I think this is a nice thing to have, but I do not like how you have to unlock these tips through play. I think they should just be available to browse automatically, but maybe that's just me. All of these modes so far have offered a large variety of exercises to keep me interested in the game enough to come back daily. In addition to these different modes, there are some features that span the entire game. 3 that I find extremely useful are the activity timer, the heartbeat tracker, and the examples that appear every time you do an exercise. The timer is a bit confusing at first, but it represents how much time your controllers register your movement in a workout or exercise. Keep in mind this is not the total time you've been playing. I like this because it lets me know that I've been in motion for that amount of time, instead of just giving me the time when I've been scrolling through menus and selecting options. As for the heartbeat tracker, you can check it at the end of levels in adventure mode, and it will give you an exercise rating based on your age group, which is nice when you're wanting to know just how hard you went on that jog. Though if you're wanting to seriously track your activity metrics, I'd suggest getting a fitness tracker or a smartwatch. Lastly, and probably my favorite feature of this game, there are example cards for each exercise while you're doing them. This makes it so much easier to maintain proper form when I need to regain my balance, or I'm just getting back into the game after a phone call. So far, I've been playing Ring Fit Adventure for almost 3 weeks, and I've been enjoying it immensely. It feels good to have a sense of immediate progress through adventure mode while I slowly make progress on myself. And, with the new exercises unlocking as I continue through the adventure, none of it has gotten stale yet. Overall, I highly recommend it if you're looking to be a bit more active in your game time at home. Well, that about does it for my unboxing and first impressions of the Ring Fit Adventure kit. If you like this content and you want to see more, feel free to like this video, subscribe, and comment and let me know what you want to see next. I'm always open to suggestions. In the meantime, I'm going to go back to fighting Buff Dragon Daddy. I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.